Pisces, what is good? This is going to be your quick and to the point reading for June 23rd through the 30th. Let's get ready, shall we? I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel. The like, share, subscribes, comments, personal readings, what have you. Those have been crazy, just helping me out more than you realize. Real quick, I just want to say I quit my job to pursue this at least part-time. I'm also a musician, so I do play shows on the weekends, but I started a tarot business. Not really a business, but it's something I felt called to do, and so now I'm actually reading in Austin professionally, technically, and doing metaphysical fairs and stuff like that. So if you're interested in a personal reading, I'm going to link that below. I can do them online like this. But thank you again. Go smudge yourself. We're going to sage it out real quick. Energy clearing spray for your space and body, guys. These have white sage, Palo Santo, black tourmaline, clear quartz. They're charged in the full moonlight. So if you cannot burn herbs or you don't like to burn herbs to cleanse your space or your body, your auric field, these are the perfect alternative for you. They smell absolutely incredible. They smell so good. I like to use them as a room spray as well, or like a spray for your couch or what have you. I even spray my dog's bed. But they smell so good. I even use it as a perfume sometimes. But I'm going to link those down below in the Etsy store. If you want a personal reading with me, like I said, if I touch on something in this reading that you're drawn to, it resonates, or you just want something catered to yourself, I will link that below. But let's get into it. So we have Skunk Spirit, Know Your Worth, 54 breaking down into a 9, which means you're coming to the end of a cycle with this. Not without a fight, though. I feel as if somebody's putting you in a position to compete for them, or you feel as if you have to compete to stand above the rest. If it's not dealing with someone. But the reason I said dealing with someone is because we have carrying connections here. 14 breaking down to a 5, so we have a change. And then clarified by the 4 of Pentacles. So it seems like you're guarded, or like you're kind of holding on to something that maybe you shouldn't. But let's get into it. Yeah, so something super imbalanced here driving the energy. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Ooh. I feel as if with Cancer season coming up, us just kind of jumping in there, I feel like a lot of emotions are going to come up, okay? I'm a Cancer, so I feel like I'm probably good with this season, but for other water signs and other people, it's going to be a little interesting. But Pisces, you should be fine. We're all emotional signs, that's water signs, but I feel as if you guys should be fine. Just keep your heads out of the clouds, okay? Know your worth. But we have the 5 of Swords here in reverse with the 6 of Wands in reverse. So first of all, let's touch on this. I feel as if in your recent past you got clarity about something. And to me, it seems like it's a good thing that you got clarity about it, but it probably didn't feel too good, okay? I feel as if, because the 5 of Swords is my win at all cost type of energy, but in reverse it's like you don't really want to fight for whatever this is anymore because you feel like there's no victory there. It's not good enough for you. It just left you feeling very burdened, very burdensome, and especially I'm seeing the 5 of Wands in my mind, and here it is again. It just feels like this competition vibe. You shouldn't have to fight for this person, especially fight for their attention or through other people. And your mind is like, no, you're not doing that. Like, your intuition is like, I shouldn't have to fight for something that's meant for me, right? And yes, that is the case, honestly. And you know so. But what I'm seeing here, and I don't want to say that as in if you want a dream career, you want to be a superstar, you don't have to fight and compete to get it. No, what I'm saying here is that this is a love situation, and this person is putting you in the position to have to fight for them, fight other people, and I don't mean physically, but I mean like compete against other people, and they're keeping those options open. Leave that in the dust. You know know your worth, guys. That's stupid. But we have, you know any more? 1, 2, 3 5s on the board. So that's making me think that there is a big uproar here. Some type of big change, and that could have been with this epiphany or just realizing finally what's going on. You could be dealing with a Taurus. We have 2 Taurus cards here. A lot of earth energy. But you could be dealing with anybody. You know who you're dealing with, so it really doesn't matter if it comes out in the cards or not. I don't really like reading like that either way. I think you found this out. You realize this. You don't want to fight for it anymore. You're kind of coming to that end of a cycle. Okay, you're turning that new leaf, and you're planning your stage out. Actually, I think you already planned it out, and you know where you want to go. You know where you want to move forward. Whoever this is, they're kind of that non-committal type, and I don't really like that energy. Okay, I really don't. But you're kind of still wanting them to stand up and fight for you now, because I do see this being a true soulmate pair. These came out right next to each other, and that's great and all, but what I'm seeing here, especially if you're dealing with a Taurus, I don't know, the King of Pentacles next to the Hierophant, that's screaming Taurus to me, but you know who you're dealing with. This person's very non-committal right now, and I think they've proved that, and you don't feel the need to fight for it anymore. I feel as if you are feeling left out by them, and you do want them to fight for you, but at the end of the day, I don't see it happening, at least not this week. They're kind of playing their options out, and I don't really like that energy, especially if you're waiting around for that. Don't. Please don't. But at the end of the day, and I always say that and people think it's like the end of today. No. At the end of the day, as in the outcome of the situation, timing's going to be different for everybody, but I see you standing in your power. I think you're like, you know what? I'm too good for this. I'm walking away, and I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my money. I'm going to focus on my body, and I'm going to focus on being that bitch, right? And I don't mean to cuss on this channel, but like that's what I'm hearing. It's like, screw you. Like, I don't need this, so I'm out. Like, you're gonna miss me either way, but like, wow, at the bottom of this deck as well. So you're definitely feeling that out in the cold. And I think it's kind of hurting your pride a little bit that they're not fighting for you and that they're not wanting to lock that down. And that's fine, okay? I feel you on that. But they're not in a place to do that either way, okay? It just doesn't seem like it's the right time for them. So they're in the same boat. It's like, yeah, they have this opportunity with you and it would be great, but at the end of the day, it's like they don't know what they want. And that doesn't mean that they don't want you. It just means that they don't know what they want or how to move forward. And they're kind of focused on themselves right now. But what I'm seeing here is that this is going to, most likely, for most of you, this is going to come back around because there's unfinished business. And it seems as if you're going to win the situation. Okay. The Four of Pentacles showed up again. So it's like, no matter how far you stray from this connection, I feel as if both of you, there's still unfinished business there. So you might have to wait a couple months. I don't know timing. That's not really my forte, but I feel as if they're going to come back around to you, right? And they're going to want a victory with you. They're going to want you. And there's justice that needs to be served here. But by then, I'm not sure if you have moved on or not. That's kind of depending. Yeah, they're going to want a reconciliation, right? They're going to realize what they did and that it's not cool. And they're going to want you. If you take them back, that's kind of up to you. I don't see this being a horrible thing. It's not like they cheated on you or anything, but I don't really like the fact that they put you in the position to where you probably felt insecure, and that you felt like you had to fight for them and fight other people. I don't really like that energy. But let's get into clarification. Why is the Ten of Wands here? You're kidding. Of course. All right, so like I said, it left you feeling burdened. It left you feeling insecure. It left you feeling like you weren't good enough for this person, and that is not cool. I don't like that whatsoever, but wow, bottom of the deck, both of you were not in a place, or are not in a place right now. But like I said, we've got that soulmate energy, the king and queen of pentacles right next to each other. But look at this. So this is right now. This is where you're at. This is the future. We're both in reverse, so both of you guys are not feeling yourselves, right? But look, they're looking away from each other. They've got their backs turned to each other, and like they're completely upside down. We're in reverse here, so it's like your energy is not working. At the end of the day, you want this person to man up and come towards you, or woman up, right? But look, they're still focused on other things. Their backs are turned to each other, so what does that tell you? It's like, yeah, you guys are a soulmate connection, but if neither one of you are putting in the work, or just one of you is putting in the work, it's not going to work, no matter how spiritually tied you guys are. What else do I want to clarify? Why is the Two of Wands here? Yeah. So it's like, I don't mind if I feel the disappointed pain of this, but I can no longer be tied to this person. I can no longer try to fight for this connection because I have to get myself out of this energy. If I keep lingering in this energy, I'm going to be stuck here, and that's no good. So why, can you give me a card to tie the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles together? Yes, so at the end of the day, I don't see you guys balancing this out. Like, look at this. We got the same card here. And underneath that, wow. Underneath that, we have the Lovers reversed, broken connection. We have the Ten of Cups, like not your happily ever after. And we have the Tower. So it's like, no matter what, I don't see this working out. Yes, this was a soulmate connection, okay? And that's why you probably felt really strongly about it. But I don't see you guys balancing it out, at least not this week, okay? This is only a weekly reading, so there's always chance in the future. But you're going to have to find massive strength to get through this, okay? Whew, Pisces, that was deep. But I feel like you guys are going to come out on top, okay? So don't worry about it too much. Try to get through that energy, and we will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me and letting me read you. If it resonated, please let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. If you do subscribe and this resonated with you, please hit that notification bell. I'd love to hear from you guys. And if you're interested in the smudge sprays or the personal readings, I'm linking those below. All right, we'll see you next time. Good luck. Bye.